advocate my opinion, but I guess you got to go through the court systems. So, you got to go through the court systems, and when you do that, it takes a while, especially with COVID and all. It had to wind through. But finally, the last two co-defendants accused of torturing black bears have been their situation. Excuse me. I never know when a sneeze is going to happen. Hadn't happened on air in a very long time, but there we go. Dustin Reddish and Troy Starling, accompanied by their lawyers, were in front of Circuit Court Judge Anthony Taddy on Tuesday. They're both from Lake Butler. They were charged with a RICO conspiracy. Reddish faced additional charges, 3 counts of felony cruelty to animals, felony littering, unlawful use of two-way communication device to facilitate, unlawful taking of a black bear, and using an animal to fight or bait another animal. Starling was, there was a negotiated agreement by prosecutor Robert Miller and the defense attorney. Both men were adjudicated guilty. The Troy Travis was sentenced first. He was ordered to serve 5 years of probation. He can't hunt, possess, or hunt hunting dogs or enter the Ocala National Forest during this probation. He also was ordered to pay $22,847 to Florida Fish and Wildlife for the cost of the investigation. Everybody else arrested and charged by FWC must also pay that cost. He was also ordered to pay $4,688 and change to the prosecutor's office. Dustin Reddish, he was sentenced to 180 days in jail, followed by 5 years of probation. He was pending Sheriff Billy Woods agreeing to it. He's going to serve his 180 days in jail in Union County instead of Marion County. That is if the Sheriff Billy Woods agrees to it. Continuing with his sentence, he was told he has to pay the $22,847 to FWC, the $4,688 to the statewide, to the prosecutor's office. Reddish cannot hunt, have any hunting dogs, or enter the Ocala National Forest as well. And he was taken into custody and fingerprinted by the bailiff at the conclusion of his hearing. If you remember, there already been 9 people in total were arrested for this. Willie Bob Edward Landrum from Virginia, Hannah Scarborough and her husband Charles from Callahan, Florida, Haley Reddish of Lake Butler, Christopher Hahn of Ormond Beach, William Wood of Lake Butler, and Mark Lindsay of Moultrie, Georgia. They were all they've all been, they've had their plea bargains accepted, and so this brings to a close the accusations and then the subsequent sentences given, because what the FWC said was the men and women used trained dogs to attack black bears living in the wildlife area. One attack took place in the Ocala National Forest. They said they used tasty and sugary treats to lure the bears. Then they chased them with trained dogs. The dogs were monitored with GPS devices. The bears would quickly climb trees, stay there waiting for the dogs to leave. And the dogs never left, and they would stand there and torture the bears and eventually attack. The bears would come out of trees and get attacked again. So these 9 people have all been sentenced now. And they're from, none of them are from Marion County. None of them are from Ocala. All of them were from Lake Butler, Callahan, Ormond Beach, Moultrie, Georgia, Virginia. So they were just out, thought they were funning. And they found out if you torture black bears, it ain't fun. Good job by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission and Conservation Department for seeing this through. I know it took a while with the courts being jammed up with COVID shutting them down and everything, but this is what happens when you purposely and savagely and cruelly attack brown bears and the like. That just, it's unacceptable. And to be from somebody, I mean, Virginia, Moultrie, Georgia, Callahan, Florida. By the way, I'm going to have to reach out to some of my friends in Callahan. I know some Scarboroughs. I'm going to have to see if that's their kids, because they'd be right about the age where their mama and daddy would be my age, and have to see if I know that Scarborough family. See if the Scarboroughs I know, I don't believe would do that, but you never know what the kids might do. So people say, Tom Callahan. Well, that's actually where I'm from. I say South Georgia, and people go, what part? Jacksonville, but I'm actually from Callahan, which is just north of Jacksonville. But once again, you come to Marion County, you come to the Ocala National Forest, and you do play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So there's jail time, probation for everybody. Everybody's got to pay, about $30,000 in fines and restitution. And good for the Fish and Wildlife for bringing these people to justice who, for no reason whatsoever except for their entertainment, they put their trained dogs on black bears just for the fun of treeing them and watching how their dogs would react. And that's irresponsible and it's criminal. And the court systems accepted their plea agreements for the criminality of what they had done. So, that ended up all's well that gets these people taken out away from this kind of activity ever again. Give you some temporary lane closures. Motorists can expect temporary lane closures on Northeast Jacksonville Road between 1st Avenue and Northeast 33rd Street. Remember I told you that it was through August 31st? Well, that's now been extended through September 9th. There's sidewalk ramp repairs that are going to be being done. Expect delays. Use alternate routes when possible. For more information, contact the County Office of Engineers at 352-671-8686. Again, temporary lane closures on Northeast Jacksonville Road between Northeast 1st and Northeast 33rd. I told you about this yesterday that it was going to be through August 31st. Well, it's already been extended from that deadline to September 9th. Also, temporary lane closures along Fisher Road between the intersections of Sequoia Trail and Sequoia Drive. Those start July 11th. They'll go for 11 days through July 22nd. They'll be replacing pipes and installing stormwater structures. Travelers expect delays. Use alternative routes. If you got any questions about that, you can contact the County Office Engineer, 352-671-8686. We're going to take a break. We'll come back more after this timeout. Remember, 10 o'clock, the Marion County Commission will be here at 10 o'clock to talk about the state of the county after the meeting they had on Tuesday. We'll also get into Marion County proclaims July as a month, a national month. So we'll find out what national month it is. We'll do all that at 10 o'clock with the Marion County Commission. We'll take a break and be back after this time out on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Real people are getting real and lasting pain relief at QC Kinetics.
Who would have thought that I would be in better shape now than after I got out of the Marines at 22?
It's great to be active again.
I've played 36 holes multiple days in a row without pain. Everything's great.
Are you tired of living with chronic joint pain? QC Kinetics uses cutting-edge regenerative medicine to restore and repair damaged tissue, natural healing agents from your own body, so your body can heal itself the way it was designed, with no pain pills, no steroids, no drugs, and no downtime.
It was super successful, and I recommend everyone seek out QC Kinetics as an alternative to surgery.
Thanks to QC Kinetics, quality of life is just a lot better.
Definitely changed my life.
Call now to see if regenerative medicine could be the answer you've been looking for. The local medical professionals at QC Kinetics have proven protocols that can give you lasting relief now, and the consultation is free.
Call QC Kinetics, 352-400-4550. That's 352-400-4550. 352-400-4550.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new
Yep,
trunk.
we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day. Attention passengers for Flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you serious? It took us over an hour to get here, 2 hours going through security and getting our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're inside this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Ocala Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. It's time to get that new look started. Let's get rid of those sun-damaged ends and faded out color and get into something rich and vibrant. Humidity is not your hair's friend. It causes your hair to capture moisture and leaves it looking dry and unhealthy. Hello Gorgeous is a certified Brazilian blowout salon. We can tame those locks, leaving your hair healthy and shiny with a Brazilian smoothing treatment. So let us help you make a great first impression. Call us today to set your appointment at Hello Gorgeous. Our number is 352-351-5358. Again, that's 352-351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358. Hello Gorgeous is conveniently located in the heart of downtown Ocala. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. On a Thursday, just when you thought it was safe to start talking about fire fees again, well, we found out it's not safe. Oh, yeah, I did a play on the just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water again. Dun, 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 dun. Well, the Ocala City Council Tuesday voted to take $200,000 from the city's general fund, and that's to pay a claim administrator to handle the money that's going to have to be paid out as a result of the city's fire fee litigation. Council President Irie Bethea, Council President Pro Tem Jim Hilty, Councilwoman Kristen Dreyer cast the yes votes. They were the only three there. The other two weren't there Tuesday. So in a unanimous 3-0 vote, they voted to hire the Notice Company, Inc. They'll be responsible for verifying addresses, mailing checks to class members of the class action lawsuit. This company is out of Massachusetts. It provides customized class action notice programs, full range of services for processing claims, managing settlements. The city officials said they expect the first checks to go out sometime this week. You can be in the mail sometime this week. City's website, ocalafl.org, has a link on the top of its page for residents with questions about the issue. The link is red in color. It's written in English and Spanish. It's called the Fire User Fee Class Action Suit. Wow, they really went all out to come up with that name. The Fire User Fee Class Action Suit. As you know, the city must pay $79,282,909.44. Don't forget your 44 cents. To resolve the fire fee, which city collected for years, a little more than $6.5 million in the amount will go towards the plaintiff's legal fees, cost, and related expenses. The rest goes to class members. The city was sued to recover the vast sum of money. They've been arguing back and forth for years. There's a local attorney who at one time was the city's legal team and is a member of the class action suit. He's filed a motion to intervene. He objects to the amount of money being paid to the lawyers. $6.5 million. Derek Schroth and his team out of Eustis represented the plaintiffs. Now, Frangiola, who made has asked that this be blocked so the plaintiffs don't get that money. His appeal was he's been ruled against, but he plans to appeal. The fire fee is now eliminated, but city residents now pay a new fire tax to help with the cost of fire services. So, but checks are coming out. So here's what the city wants you to know. Are you ready for it? Checks are in the mail. That's not ever what you want to hear, let's be honest. Checks are in the mail. Hey, pulled from public shelves here in Florida, in all Publixes, Vidalia onions are not going to be able to be bought at Publix. There's a Listeria contamination scare, according to recall notice, so Publix is taking all the Vidalia onions off of their shelves. A&M Farms Alliance, Georgia, initiated a voluntary recall yesterday. One of its packing lines between June 20th and June 23rd was compromised, according to a statement on the U.S. Food and Drug Administration website. The only Vidalia onions under the recall have the generic PLU number 4195 for the vegetable. They show a Little Bear branded label and were for sale at limited public stores in Georgia and Florida and Wegman stores. Most never made it to the stores and were destroyed, but Publix Sam's Clubs were destroyed by the retailer, the FDA said. The growers concerned said Vidalia onions had the potential to be contaminated with Listeria. That's an organism that can cause serious and sometimes fatal infection to young children, frail or elderly people with weakened immune systems. So if you were looking for Vidalia onions on the shelves at Publix, they have been taken off the shelves because of a Listeria concern from A&M, the A&M plant in Lyons, Georgia. That's what a lot of people don't know. Well, Lyons, Georgia, I thought they were Vidalia onions. No, you can't grow Vidalia onions in Vidalia. The dirt doesn't allow it. They're grown in Screven County, Bullock County, the county that Claxton's in. I can't remember the county it's in, but they're grown in different counties. They're literally grown about 60 miles from Vidalia. But the reason they're called the Vidalia onion is because that's where the railroad hub was in the 30s and 40s. So when the crates would be taken to the railroad hub, they'd be stamped Vidalia, Georgia, because that's where they originated on the trains, and hence they became Vidalia onions, even though you can't grow them in Vidalia. And Lyons is where they're processed, because that Lyons is right next to Vidalia, and that's where the railroad hub is now. But a little trivia fact on why actually Vidalia onions aren't even from Vidalia. People didn't know that. Well, now you do. Good morning. You're on Ocala Talks.
Good morning, Tom.
Morning, Hugh.
Hey, those onions you could eat like an apple. They're just simply delicious. You know,
I've done it hundreds of times.
I like onion like that on just about anything you can imagine. So I just wanted to say real quick, going by a Shell by Dairy Queen, $4.21 a gallon.
$4.21 a gallon at the Shell Circle K, next to Dairy Queen on the East Silver Springs Boulevard.
Yeah.
$4.21 a gallon. There you go.
Right. Well, we're headed in the right direction, huh?
We are headed in the right direction. Thanks for the call, Hugh.
Okay, Tom. Take care.
Hugh makes a good point about them Vidalia onions, though. You can take them and peel them, get your little salt shaker and shake a little salt on them, eat them just like an apple. If you got a true Vidalia onion. A lot of people, you go to farmers markets and all around here, and they say they'll write the little magic marker, little sign, Vidalia onions. Then I'll pick one up and smell it, and I'll look at the guy and go, this is a sweet yellow onion. It's not a Vidalia. What do you mean? You can just tell it? Yes, I can, from the smell. Yes. You grow up around Vidalia onions. I grew up in South Georgia. I'm from Callahan, Florida, but I grew up in South Georgia. You grow up around onions enough, you can tell the difference. Vidalias are only grown in a certain sector. I can grow Vidalia onion. No, you can get Vidalia onion seeds and grow them in any dirt you want. But they're not Vidalia onions. They're just yellow sweet onions. Even though they're Vidalia seeds, you got to have the dirt that goes with them. Even though they're seeds from the plants that were grown around southeastern Georgia, when you take them out of that red clay that they're grown in and put them somewhere else, they're just yellow sweet onions. They ain't Vidalias. And, Vidalias are special onions. They're just, I don't know how to explain it to you. It's just know that they're different than any other yellow sweet onion you'll eat. And, man, you saute them with a little butter and some mushrooms, mustard and Vidalia onion sandwich, you don't know what you're missing. Well, Tom, you eat a sandwich that's just a slice of onion, 100%. Put a little mustard on the bread, put a little butter on the bread, toast it like you would a grilled cheese sandwich, but do it with the Vidalia onion, some mushrooms. Man, what you talking about? You didn't think I got fat for no reason, did you? Somebody goes, what do you know about food? Fat people know. We didn't get this size by accident. Oh, I just missed my significant other's call. That probably is not good. That's probably not good. She was on the phone, and I missed her call. And now we're up against a break, so I won't be able to take her call. Coming up next, Roger Waddell is here from the Public Relations Department for the County of Marion. He'll be here to talk to us about the state of the county. You're listening to Ocala Talks. You're listening to it on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Tim Berg.
First-time claims for unemployment benefits are up. Labor Department figures out show 235,000 Americans filed initial claims last week. States with the biggest increases in claims were New Jersey, Massachusetts, Ohio, Kentucky, and Missouri. The sharpest declines were in California, Texas, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. Facing accusations that he elevated a conservative member of parliament to a top job, even though he was aware of sexual misconduct allegations, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson announces his resignation.
It is clearly now the will of the Parliamentary Conservative Party that there should be a new leader of that party and therefore a new prime minister.
The national average price for a gallon of gas has fallen to $4.75 a gallon. USA Radio News.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Prioritizing a discussion on food access. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
Farmers, produce safety inspections are here. Prepare your farm with an on-farm readiness review. The Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services and University of Florida are partnering to provide this on-site preparation service for free. Our team of produce safety experts offer individualized support to make sure your operation meets the regulatory requirements. Contact us to help prepare your farm today. Request your free visit at www.fdacs.gov/OFRR. That's www.fdacs.gov/OFRR.
Peanut producers, fine-tune your farming operation with information gain at the 23rd Annual Southern Peanut Growers Conference, set for July 21 through 23 at Edgewater Beach Resort in Panama City Beach, Florida. The 3-day event provides farmers with information about peanut production, legislative issues, marketing, and promotions. The conference is presented by the Southern Peanut Farmers Federation. Visit southernpeanutfarmers.org for more information.
The National Milk Producers Federation recently led 11 national agriculture, anti-hunger, nutrition, and medical groups in a virtual listening session with the White House on food access. The White House is holding its conference on hunger, nutrition, and health in September, and the groups want officials to place a high priority on accessing affordable, diverse, and nutritious food. The NMPF organized the session to offer the White House expertise and real-world experience from a wide range of organizations on how important increased access to food and a diverse range of food choices are to fight nutrition insecurity and improve nutrition-related health. The event is part of the broader effort to provide input to the White House as officials put together a new strategy to end hunger and increase healthy eating and physical activity among Americans by 2030. I'm Sabrina Halverson for the Southeast AgNet.
Unbeatable prices and events are popping up everywhere at Rural King, like an antique steel fire pit for just $49.98, or your choice of 27-foot tie-down ratchet straps, just $7.99 a piece. And don't miss taking a spin on the baddest mowers at our Lawn Mower Rodeo, Saturday, June 18th from 10 till 2. Must be 16 or older to ride. Shop now at RuralKing.com or your neighborhood Rural King, America's farm and home store.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
We'll have increasing cloudiness today with a couple of thunderstorms this afternoon and a high of 88 to 92. Then becoming cloudy tonight, low 73 to 77. Partly sunny on Friday, high tomorrow 90 to 94. Then look for a thunderstorm in spots Saturday and Sunday. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
This hour of Ocala Talks is brought to you in part by Blockers Furniture. Go see all their specials at blockersfurniture.com.